Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to A Cup of Joe. Welcome to A Cup of Joe. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you woke up this morning feeling great and feeling healthy and feeling vibrant. But welcome to A Cup of Joe, the only strong, no fluff, straight inspiration to jumpstart your morning. Glad you're here. We're finna get started in a few seconds. All right. Again, A Cup of Joe, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Live on Facebook. Live. This is not a recorded video, whatever you want to call it. This is live. All right. Again, Monday through Friday, I'm here, 9 a.m. live. What I say? Live. Yes, you see that? It says live. Right down here. Well, right down here, it says live. Anyways, so again, Monday through Friday, it's live. Presented to you by Derilus TV. And because it's Wednesday, I want to share this with you as well. So you can tune in tonight. All right. Tonight you can tune in for Relationship Goals with Joe and Lisa at 10 p.m. All right. So today is a double whammy today. All right. You got a double header today. All right. You get me in the morning. You get me in the morning with myself, I guess, and then tonight at 10 p.m. you get me and my wife for relationship goals. All right, so let's jump right into it. Here. Here's the topic for the day. All right, there's a difference between number one and number two. There's a difference between number one and number two. Now, I'm not talking about elementary math here. I'm not talking about algebra, arithmetic. I'm not talking about none of that. There's a difference between number one and number two. In this sense, I want to find the best way to say this and not offend some of you. But here's the truth. The truth is this, is that some of us are operating as number ones when in fact we are number twos. Yes. Some of us are operating as number ones when in fact we are number twos. That's it. I think I'm done. I think I'm done here. But really what I'm saying is this, is you have to know the difference. You have to know the difference between number one and number two. You have to know which one that you are. Now you have to know that if you are a number one, definitely you need to operate like a number one, with confidence, with swag, and with authority. But if you're a number two, then you need to know your place. All right. Now, a couple of differences between number ones and number twos is for one, number ones have more responsibilities, more pressure, right? But also at the same time, number ones, you need to know also that you need a number two, right? So the number one, yes, they have more pressure, they have more responsibilities, they have more authority, more power, but they need a number two. Another thing with number ones is that when you're number one, there's not too many. The only other place you can go is probably down. So you have to be very careful how you manage your stature of being a number one. So you don't necessarily find yourself in number two. While the number two has room to be a number one, the number two has room to grow. It has room to even make mistakes. But when you're number one, you can't do that. But the thing is, we have to know our respective places. If you're number one, you need to be number one. You need to realize the responsibilities that comes with being number one. If you're number two and you want to be a number one, all right, hopefully all this numbers is not confused. There's only two numbers, 1 and 2. So if you're a number two, and that's probably where you need to be, maybe for a while, or maybe it's permanent. There are great permanent number twos that are doing great things. I feel like my glasses kind of crooked, right? Right? There are there are great number twos that are doing great things that are happy at their places. But the thing is, we can't all be number ones. We can't all be number ones. We can all strive to be number ones. Some of us just need to be at the number two place, supporting the number one, helping the number one, being the best number two that we can be. You know, and I know that it doesn't seem too popular or too encouraging, maybe, but it's the truth. You know, the truth is that some of us are number ones and some of us are number twos. And if you know which you are, then it's easier and much better, and you can operate easier, you can operate more effectively, knowing exactly where you stand. Okay, so you won't do if you're number two, you won't do the things the number one does. You won't act like you won't act the way your number one act because you're a number two, and that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to be number one. You don't have to be number one because when you're number one, everybody's aiming at you. Everybody's coming at you. Everybody wants your spot. Not too many people want the number two spot, and that might be an advantage. That might be an advantage. So there's different things and different advantages and different disadvantages also with those different places. But the thing is, the key thing is knowing which one you are and figure out, okay, is this where I belong? And if it is, own that position, own that place, and make the best of it. If you're the number one, be the best number one. But if you're the number two, be the best number two. And it's okay to be number two. But know the difference between the number one and number two. And that's your cup of joe for the day. That's it. That's it. All right. Look, I need y'all to do me a favor. All right. This doesn't happen just with me alone. Go ahead. You need to like, share, comment, whatever it is. What number are you? Right? Are you number one or are you number two? Or are you number three? Or number five? I don't know. Or are you making your way to number one or number two? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the inbox. Again, this is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. live on Facebook. I'll be here tomorrow, but also check it out. Tonight at 10 p.m. for Relationship Goals with Joe and Lisa. That's going to be tonight at 10 p.m. right here on Facebook live. So, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Know the difference. Know the difference between number one and number two and where you stand. If you know the difference, then you know exactly how to operate efficiently, effectively, and happily. Happily, because you don't want to be in a position that you're unhappy with and you're unsatisfied with. You don't want to be in a position that you don't belong in. Okay? So, y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9 a.m. live.